Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the...
Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. A big hole. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. He's inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 37 yards. That's to the right side for Burton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On third and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side. This he pumps up the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A carry now for Chandler. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
A run now for Chandler. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Minnesota.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's in! Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch. And
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals are back within a point. It's 14-13. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Slot receiver headed right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Tackled back at the 41-yard line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. And they will finally run him down.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out in dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution, because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. No one open, he'll drop. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's a run. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points, and you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Bryan Anger, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. At the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll run it here with Chandler. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. On the ground, this is Chandler. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll put Addison in motion. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's going to air this one out. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a second down throw for Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here now, second down and goal. They'll stick with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal. They'll run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make it?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They go play action for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 68 yards. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
11 MT, take 11 MT.
Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals tack on one more to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from a... That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks. But then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down. To throw, it's McCarthy. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Bengals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.
Stripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you less than money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got to stop on my